So we have triathletes now. Oh my god. I'm not making fun of anyone. All I'm here, so you might be in this video. I don't mean to offend. I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to give some honest tips here, and I might use a bit of shit stirring comedy to get it through. Look, I mean, this is triathlon. Look at the gears people are running, like out of transition. They're in the fucking big ring out of transition. Why are you in the big ring going from a standing start? I mean, people are wearing skin suits, and they're look at him. He's can't even fucking clipping the pedals. Why the fuck would you use road shoes in triathlon when you got every second count? They're wearing skin suits. They've got aero fucking down tubes. They got their drink bottles behind their bums, and they're just fucking wasting all this time in transition, looking down. They're not breathing properly. They're in the wrong gear, and they're swagging over the road. And they're like, I mean, even some people go, oh, he did it right. No, he's still got to fucking get his shoes in later on. You know, this dude's got an aero helmet, and he's in the fucking wrong gear. Look at the cadence, mate. He's doing 30 cadence out of the blocks. That dude's got a disc wheel, lightweights, and his fucking shoes drag. His $500 carbon S-Works shoe. He's dragging along the tarmac. Another fucking aero helmet. All the gear, no idea. Why would you train so much, do intervals, if you're going to give away time in transition? Why don't people use mountain bike shoes? Oh, mountain bike shoes, the pros don't use that. Look at you, watch this video. We're only not just a minute in and we see how much time people are losing. Use mountain bike shoes and pedals. Run through transition. Hop on that bike, clip in instantly. Have it in the little dog, the 39 little ring, with like on the 28 in the back, so you can spin 300 watts out of the gate. Look at this slipping around. It's stressful. You're not breathing properly. So you're starting the bike transition with a lower percent of oxygen in your blood. You're looking down. You shouldn't be looking down, man. Get on that motherfucking bike. The gears are ready, the pedals are ready, the shoes are ready. You shouldn't have to like clip around and have your head down, shunt your breathing. You've just ran to transition. You've done the swim, your heart rate's still up, and now you're slowing your breathing down. It's going to take you like 3 or 4 minutes to recover your oxygen saturation. Look at this person, stressing, cortisol's going up, oxygen's going down, swagging all over the road, losing energy, in the big gear, hard gear, grinding out, worrying about slipping off your shoes. What the fuck, this dude has always hit me. Almost had a lawsuit in my hands. But seriously, man, like, think about it. Why put all that training in wearing skin suit? Oh my, what's going on here? Oh my god. What is this dude doing, man? What the fuck is going on here? What is going on? He's putting out of it. He's pecking at the chain like a chicken in the fucking chook yard. He's just pecking like a chicken in the chook yard looking for a worm. And he's turning that bike upside down. His $300 carbon Shimano triathlon shoes are slapping him in the nose. What's going on here, man? How did these, what? Like, his drink bottle's leaking on the ground. Look at that drink bottle's leaking on the ground. Like, he's just, this poor lad, mate. He's learning the hard way. But as people like me would say, hey, just use mountain bike shoes. And these people look at me like I'm a fucking alien. But they're prepared to do this stuff. Has aero bars. Loses 30 seconds in transition because not adequate footwear. And he's still in the hard gear. I'm like, people don't learn. What's it going to take for triathletes to learn? What's it going to take? We've got 11 minutes of triathlon fails. Even that guy did it smoothly, but still not fast enough. We want to be on the bike 300 watts out the gas. This guy here, aero helmet, going 10k an hour. Aero helmet going 10. You shouldn't be going 10k an hour on your bike with a fucking aero helmet, man, on the flats in a triathlon. This is what's going on here. What is going on? All the gear, no idea. Why the fuck are we not using mountain bike pedals and shoes? What'd you do, Philly? Philly kicked the pedal on the bike we got parked in the... Are you a triathlete, Philly? Why are triathletes so inept at getting on their bike? Why doesn't someone teach them? It's so simple. This person's swagging all over the road. Almost crashed on the manhole cover. It's wasted energy. Even if you don't crash, the fact that you got your head down, look at that posture. Not breathing 2, 4, 5, about 5 to 10 seconds of not breathing properly. Has to dodge the rider in front. It's what are people doing? Aero bars, aero bike, aero drink bottle. Standing still on the bike. Trying to clip in the pedals once, twice, 3 times, 5 times. Not clipping in. Aero drink bottles. Why bother? Aero helmet. Stops. That was a bit better. Still though, you're losing time. You're losing time. He ran through transition in his road shoes. Wearing down your $50 cleats. Why would the people do that? Because no one's offered a better solution yet. Because people just follow marketing. Most people don't follow logic. You know, if you ever want to follow logic, everyone would be fucking vegan and spinning and using mount. Look at this. He's using his hamstrings as brakes on the TCR. Oh my god! Is like, and how many of these guys get on the bike and knacker themselves? And then about 30 seconds later, they're on the side in the grass going, oh, I knackered myself in transition. Please use mountain bike shoes. Have your bike in the proper gear. Just jump on it and spin out of transition. This guy's walking around. It's good. It's get to. You should be going so fast through here. I can't even tell what brand of bike you're wearing. This would be Archie. Heads tri-spokes. This guy's dodging the guy in front. Drink bottle behind the seat for aero gains. Tri-spoke disc wheels for aero gains. Just going big dog. In the 53.12 out of transition. Building strength. This guy's going, fuck, I've just gotten blisters now. I've got to run 5Ks after this. Fucking just scrape my toenail. Triathlon's harder than it has to be. I'm not coming back. It's Chris Froome here. Chris Froome, white jersey. Giving seconds away. Look at that. You should not stop your bike, really. Stop your bike to get on. Clip in straight away. Boom, go. Spinning out. Look at that. Grinding. Not even clipped in. Flipping around. Losing money, man. You're losing money when you grind your cleats. You're losing gains. You're losing oxygen performance. I mean, like, fuck. I do triathlons. I've done one triathlon. I can't really swim very far, but I'm doing triathlons, and every single time I'm the fastest motherfucker in duathlons. Even against like the fucking full gun duathletes and triathletes, I'm faster through transition than them because I'm using mountain bike shoes, and I can run up to the line, jump on my bike, it's in the 34, spinning off 300 watts out the gate. Thanks very much. I'm not even stressing my legs. I'm just like running through, jump on, spin, off, done. No worry about clipping in. It's like double-sided pedal. You can't fail. These guys have got their cleats, their rubber bands on their crank arm. It's just like, what's going on? Like, that one's not too bad, but it's old-fashioned. It's 2016. Let's get up to speed. Literally, pun intended. Pun intended. And then we got grinding those carbon fibers. I mean, the shoe industries don't care because they see how much shoes get fucking thrashed and scraped from the ground. And most triathletes want the latest, greatest whiz bang, blang blang. And so the people are just scraping their ground. I've done a lot of triathlons, worn them out, worn my shoes, I've got my $5 shoes, scraping on the tarmac. I've got my disc wheel on. I've got my disc wheel on my Cannondale, $10,000 bike, and I've stopped. And I'm doing 10K an hour through transition. Disc brakes, disc wheel, aero bike gains, big ring, big dog. Like these, I mean, how do you start on the right hand side of the road, end up on the left, and then back on the right? Like wonky donkey. Do we have to do breath testing here?
Time to go to bed.
And this guy here,
Bed, babe.
I'm almost finished heckling my triathlete friends. Disc wheels, aero helmet, walking through transition. Stopped. Look at this. This is like peak hour in triathlon mistakes. We've got 10 minutes 35 of triathlon transition fails. Big dog again. In the big dog. Aero fucking drink bottle holders. Red bike. Big specialised transition. These guys are going, look at this, fishing for the shoe. Fishing for your shoe. Oh my, who's putting the foot down again? Like, S-Works. $12,000 tri bike. Walking through transition. Makes sense. On the other side of the road, almost hits the witch's hats. Aero bike doing 5K an hour on a triathlon. Like, how does that work? This girl here, she looks like she's got road shoes on. She's just wrapping her cleats around. She's trying to clip in. That's not the best way to get on a bike. That's got it. That's pretty dangerous. I've seen a lot of crash there. But even just, what's going on here? We're checking out bikes or something. We've got the Scott Speedster. We've got the Bianchi looks on there. I mean, people are going so slow for transition, I can read out what bikes they're on. That's not what you want. Yes, officer, I saw the triathlete committed a sin. Transition sin. Still sitting there, just clipping in. Cannondale, Super 6. I've got the same colour bike. My camera works pretty shoddy in this one. Some legs walking across the road. This is actually when I filmed with my iPod. This is filmed with my iPod. My camera work's not as good as these triathlon transitions. Look at this. This guy's cussing. He's like, get out of the way, mate. I'm trying to fucking fish my shoes. I'm a Cervelo P3. Walking through transition. This girl here, just looking for a shoe again. Fishing shoe, rubbing on the spokes. We've got another person here, lost their shoe. You got a spare shoe? Fishing for it? Look at that. Oh my God. Fishing. Here we go. We just put it on there for a bit. And then, oh man. Everyone's following everyone else. The blind leading the blinds. Sorry, blind, but this is just not how it should be done. People, this is like bottleneck. And this look at this time. We're waiting. We're wearing skin suits. You're waiting for your buddy. You don't wait for your friend in triathlon. Keep going. But everyone's got these cleats. They're wearing them out. They're scraping them everywhere. Can't use mountain bike shoes in the road, bike, mate. You look weird. You know what looks weird? Having a fucking disc helmet, a disc bike with an aero helmet, and stopped in transition when you should be fucking pedaling high cadence, 300, 400 watts out of transition. That's what looks weird. What looks weird is scraping your $5 shoes across tarmac because you just believe what the magazines tell you. Look at that person on the hybrid. They did it better than anyone else. The person on the hybrid did the transition better than anyone else. You see that? Rewind if you didn't see that person on the $300 hybrid did it better than anyone here. They didn't know. They haven't learned themselves. Oh, God. Anyway, let us know down below what you thought of that. Triathlon tips, done and dusted.